My babies. Ooh, look what came out of my egg sack.
Sonic was way better than I thought it would be. I know this movie came out like 4 years ago, but I just got around to watching it. It's not like I was intentionally putting it off, I was just more of a Mario kid. I didn't really know what the age demographic for this film was. I figured I'd eventually just catch it someday while someone else was watching it, but that's when you guys swooped in. Sonic was what you guys voted for me to watch next, and it was way better than I thought it was gonna be. I think that very first trailer threw a lot of people off. You know, when he looked like this.
SFPD! Meow?
The only thing this movie had going for it at the time was Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, which is easily the best thing about this movie other than Sonic himself. Obviously, Sonic's redesign was 1,000 times better. Like, they fucking nailed it the second time. I don't know what they were originally thinking. The redesign is perfect and has a very similar vibe that the Pokemon had in Detective Pikachu. I love the way they keep the overall design the same, but with a touch of depth and realism. He's just really fun to look at, and a very likable character. Ben Schwartz is a really talented voice actor, and this might be my favorite role of his. His voice matches the character perfectly. He makes Sonic feel genuine and real. The film also does an amazing job showing us Sonic's powers. He makes the Flash look like an amateur. His speed isn't just a gimmick, it's a part of his character. The scenes of him zipping around are super entertaining and I could watch them all day. Also, he can literally stop time. Sonic is so fast that he basically stops time twice in this movie. Quicksilver doesn't even do that. This motherfucker Sonic is all powerful. Sonic also meshed really well with James Marsden's character Tom. Marsden seamlessly talks to Sonic as if he's really there, which only makes Sonic feel more alive. This isn't his first rodeo, you know. Homie was talking to CGI creatures 9 years prior in Hop. I figured Tom was going to be written like a human in a Transformers movie, but I was delighted to see that he actually is a really fun character. But he's not the most fun character. Jim Carrey absolutely steals the show as Robotnik. It's just Jim Carrey doing his thing, being over the top and crazy, but it works so well here. Anytime he popped up, my eyeballs were glued to the screen. He's really funny.
I was spitting out formulas while you were still spitting up formula.
I was breastfed, actually.
Nice.
I genuinely would watch a movie all about Robotnik just because of his performance. This film has solid characters and I really wasn't expecting that. On a side note, I really like the camera work. It does a great job showcasing Sonic's speed and Robotnik's craziness. I'm not someone who really cares too much about the quality of VFX in films, so to me, the VFX here looks pretty cool. I love that Sonic looks like a living cartoon. All the vehicles and drones built by Robotnik have the same effect. I'm glad this is the result we got. I'd have nightmares if Ugly Sonic was in the final cut. I also like the comedy more than I expected to. I didn't think the humor was going to be one of the highlights of this film, but it's surprisingly really funny. Jim Carrey is easily one of the most comedic parts of this movie. His delivery is fucking perfect. And also, he just brings a lot of physical comedy to the character.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
I also think that Sonic and Tom had some pretty funny moments, but the good jokes really outshine the potty humor.
Oh, come on.
I'm just impressed with how much this movie made me laugh. I also think the pacing was pretty solid. There's a lot going on here, but the movie does a great job keeping the audience invested. The only thing that I can think of not liking was the occasional weird father-son dynamic between Tom and Sonic. But fuck it, I guess he's adopting a blue hedgehog as his son and not his... Am I weird for that? Would you guys adopt a fucking hedgehog, or would he just be your buddy? Overall, I liked Sonic a lot more than I thought I would. It's not a masterpiece, but I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed my time watching it.